Do you ever feel nervous before performing? Well, you're not alone. Hi, I am MADITRONIQUE and I've been performing as a singer and multi-instrumentalist for more than 15 years now. When I first started, I was, obviously, terrified. I'm not going to tell you that I'm never terrified now and just 100% confident, because I think that would probably make me a psychopath. But what I am going to tell you is some simple tips that I've sort of gathered over the years that I find really, really help me and help me to enjoy performing and get better at it. So let's kick off with tip number 1. Be prepared. Being prepared before you actually even do the gig does a couple of things for your confidence, because it reduces the amount of pressure that you're feeling, and it also helps you to feel more like you're in control, which are two major components of confidence. But what does being prepared actually mean? The most obvious answer is practicing the thing that you're going to do. So singing the song, making sure you know the words, practicing your part, making sure you know what's going on, basically, and feeling like you are ready to do it. It's going to be even better if you can simulate a more sort of giggy vibe. My autocorrect has changed it to piggy vibe. So if you can try practicing whatever the thing is that you're doing, the song, the set, in front of some family, some friends, just so that you're used to doing it in front of someone, so that it's not like the pressure is on because you're going to do it at the gig in front of people and you're not used to doing it in front of people. For expert mode, you could even record yourself and watch it back, because that way you can see things that are kind of cool about your performance. You can see like, oh yeah, I kind of like the way I moved over there during that bit. Or the opposite, you could see, oh, I'm standing really super still. Maybe I should move around a bit more. Being prepared also means, to me, having all of the stuff that you might need. So friends of mine are aware of my bag of destiny. My bag of destiny has got so many things in it. I take my own mic with me, you don't have to do that, but I have lots of spare leads. Just always have leads. All the leads that you want to use, have them. Have spare strings if you're playing guitar, spare sticks, have plectrums, have just everything. Paracetamol, Rennies. If you are like a music doomsday prepper, then you're going to feel calmer, because there's not going to be a situation that can present itself where you're going to be like, ah. Tip number 2, shift your mindset. So I want you to think about all the things that your body does when you're feeling nervous, because your body is sort of going into fight or flight unnecessarily. It's releasing adrenaline and cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So your heart beats faster. You might feel a bit short of breath. You might start sweating. Yay! You can get really tense, or you can get really shaky. You get a dry mouth. I get that one pretty bad. You can get butterflies, or you can feel just actually sick. Now, for the fun part, all of those things are exactly the same as what your body does when you're excited. It doesn't know the difference. So when you're excited, your heart beats faster, you get a bit shaky, you get butterflies in your stomach. All you've got to do is just a little tiny trick. Don't go, oh, I'm so nervous. Be like, look how excited I am. This is a technique that's called reframing. You take a little negative thought, switcheroo into a positive one. Tip number 3, focus on expression rather than perfection. A lot of people feel held back from performance because of fear of doing it wrong or making a mistake of some kind, but there are a few reasons why you just need to pop that fear in the bin. Perfection doesn't actually exist, so obsessing over it is a complete waste of your time. When you accept that mistakes are going to happen, you actually end up enjoying yourself a lot more. Usually people don't actually notice that you've made a mistake. And most importantly, the audience don't remember the exact things that you did. What they remember when they leave the gig is how you made them feel. It's much, much better to accept that everyone makes mistakes from time to time. Just embrace them and enjoy yourself. It's much better to do that rather than hide away and be like, I'm never going to make any mistakes, because that's just going to lead to a life of regret. Tip number 4, design a pre-performance ritual. Now, I'm not telling you to like sacrifice a goat or something, but this is a little bit different for everybody. Some people like to be alone. I want to be alone, nobody talk to me, and they like to be in a quiet room doing their thing. Some people like to buzz around the place chatting to everyone, because that makes them feel ready for the gig. I personally enjoy the ritual of putting on my makeup. I quite often turn up just like in basically pajamas with curlers in my hair to the gig, do the sound check, and then I have my whole transformation moment where I put my makeup on, and that helps me to like get into the zone, get into character. It's like I'm putting on my war paint, putting on my costume. If you want to make yourself physically feel a little bit calmer before the gig, obviously you can do some deep breathing. You can do some stretching or some yoga if you're into it. Definitely, definitely, definitely do not forget to drink water, and you get bonus points if you have a jazzy cup. Also, be careful with what you've eaten and when you eat it. You don't want to be eating like a massive curry 2 seconds before going on stage. It's really not going to help your confidence. But you also don't want to have not eaten at all. Try and eat something that's like light, not spicy, a couple of hours before. I'm also a massive fan of warm ups before a gig, especially vocal warm ups for me. Like, you don't want to go in cold. You're like an athlete, man. You want to be doing vocal warm ups. You want to be doing scales on your guitar. You want to be getting your drumsticks, annoying everyone, drumming on your legs, that kind of stuff. You don't want to go into a gig and be like, oh, I'm cold. We are athletes, okay? You'll be able to find loads of examples of famous pre show rituals online. Beyonce loves a little pre show ritual. She likes to listen to some bangers. She likes to do the deep breathing, and she actually visualizes the show happening before she goes out as well, which I think is a really useful one. And she's doing that for the same reasons that we all would, calming her nerves, feeling like she's more in control. So let's just go back through those tips we covered. Number 1, be prepared. Number 2, shift that mindset. Number 3, focus on expression rather than perfection. And number 4, design yourself a sweet, sweet pre-show ritual. If you do these 4 things, you will feel more confident. And as you do more and more shows, your confidence will continue to grow. Remember, confidence is not like end goal. It's not, I've reached it. I completed confidence, guys. Confidence is something that you work on consistently, like physical fitness, because we're athletes. Good luck, and I will see you out there.